for the Shop Report with
Barbershop J.
What up, sports fans? Welcome to the Shop Report. I'm Barbershop Jay. I'll be your host for the day. Here's what's happening. Of course, we want to remind you the Shop Report is brought to you by Rocket Digital Media. It's the one-stop shop for all your digital marketing needs. And of course, now Eddie G's Cookies. That's right. If you want a cookie that tastes good, that is good, and ain't got all that other stuff that ain't no good for you, try Eddie G's Cookies. That's right. The Snickerdoodles, baby. Place your order today. EddieG'sCookies.com. And for my folks out there,
now on Amazon.
Okay, well, I mean, you could have saved that for later. Oh my gosh. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. When I say shenanigans, that we're gonna get those on a t-shirt. Shenanigans aplenty. For my folk out there in TV land, if you want to leave your questions or comments during today's program, by all means, please do so. We will throw it up on the screen. And y'all know what's coming next. If you're one of them folks that wants to leave a question or comment that's indignant or ignorant in nature, won't be seen on this screen. Matter of fact, here's what you'll get.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's right. With that being said, joining me on the program today is my captain across the pond, or should I say up the way, across the water that way, Joey James, a.k.a. Double J. Tell the people what you say.
This day in history, John F. Kennedy was born.
Okay, but if you're going to do that, give a date. This day in history. Not a day, a date. Like, okay, he was born on May 29th. What year? Was it 1445 or was it 1645? My gosh, man. On this day in history, give the date, not just the day. Thank you. Can we have context, please? You know, we need context clues here on this program. Anyway, we got two items on the menu for y'all today. That's right. We got some NBA and some NFL. Obviously, the NBA, we got a top 10 overrated list since 2000. And you all will be surprised by some of the names that's on this list. I, for one, am surprised by one name in particular, but we'll get to that in a minute. And then, of course, the 2024 NFL quarterback rankings are out. We'll go over that, obviously, with NFL season 5 minutes away. We want to talk about the quarterback rankings, see if you agree who's listed where and what placement. I don't know if I said that right. And then if there's some people obviously that you think should be on the list versus off the list, and if they're ranked correctly. But anywho, starting things off for today's program, as we're going to do, we're going to start the show. Breaking news, or should I do this? Major League Baseball finally got it right. They have officially integrated, or recognized, I should say, Negro League stats. What do you say to that?
Well done. I won't, no sense in condemning on how long it took. That's the fact is we're here. What that does, despite being a lifelong Tiger fan, I will formally accept that Josh Gibson is the major league leader in all-time batting percentage. So to me, that's phenomenal. I've seen movies about these guys. I've seen their ballparks. I've learned an enormous amount, but I had to feel like I went a little out of my way. There's a show on XM for those that are unfamiliar called Black Diamonds. Very much encourage anyone that's listening who stumbles across this to also find their way to that. Will really give firsthand accounts of games that took place, and naturally from some of the people that were in them, which is incredible.
You know what? I'm glad finally that this took place, because to me, it's long overdue, number one. Number two, I do have a problem with things like this being done or awarded, if that makes any sense, posthumously. Like, why wasn't this done? Well, we know why it wasn't done. I don't even know. I'm getting ready to ask a question. I already know the answer to.
Right. Well, and that's the thing. So
yeah,
like you said, what's already understood
need not even be explained or said or asked. Right. So anyway,
I will say this:
better late than never.
Well, sure, but in the movie Oppenheimer,
okay,
there's an exchange between Einstein and Oppenheimer himself, and basically pretty much telling him they're going to rip you apart. And then once they do, and they realize their mistake, they will end up giving you a medal for it and having some hors d'oeuvres and that type of thing.
Yeah, but isn't it? Go ahead.
But so what we're seeing here, it really kind of follows that to a T.
Yeah, wouldn't it make more sense though to recognize a mistake before a mistake is made? You know what I'm trying to say, before you make the mistake though. Yeah.
The challenge in this though is that there's so many moving parts, right? That now we have to work on. To me, this is the first of many dominoes to fall.
Really?
Now you have to get
some
these
others.
ballparks to be registered historical landmarks.
Or maybe would you include renaming some major league ballparks as a result?
It's not even about the major league ballparks. It's where the Negro League games took place.
Those
have
you know
to
what?
be.
And it's interesting because right here in Cleveland, League Park, Larry Doby.
That's right.
You know, we celebrate that here. You know, Major League Baseball, obviously, once again, for all y'all just checking in or weighing in or tuning in, Major League Baseball has finally, officially recognized the Negro League stats. So again, shout out to Major League Baseball for that. Yeah, no, and that's a very, very good point. Do you think Major League Baseball will do that? I mean, but how many parks would have to go back and do that for, though?
Well, some of them, unfortunately, are going to be condos at this point.
That's right. Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, I don't quote me on that, but I think League Park is like something like that too. You know, they built some stuff over it. There might be a plaque or two or something up still, but yeah, I think it's something else now. But I believe so. I could be wrong.
For those that do exist, right? We've seen this with currently at Old Tiger Stadium. So off of Michigan and Trumbull here in Detroit, they have the Detroit PAL. So police league, essentially.
Yeah, we got PAL here too.
Yep. And they still take place on those grounds. There's some condos built around it, kind of forming that L shape there in the background, or I guess we would call it the outfield. And so, but just getting registered landmarks for these places, getting any existing media that media catalog and library added and accessible right now. Take this first step of just adopting stats is one thing, right? We talk about it all the time in any other sport, right? We go back and we look in history and we call it just that, right? Babe Ruth was eating 100 hot dogs and amongst other things, and there's no way he could do this today, right? We don't want them to just be thrown right into that conversation.
Yeah, no. Again, shout out to Major League Baseball for finally recognizing the Negro Leagues, at least from a statistical standpoint. And as my co-host Double J just pointed out, this is like the start of many other things that Major League Baseball is going to have to make changes to in regards to the Negro Leagues and their significance to baseball history, so to speak. You know, especially Josh Gibson. That's a big deal because there's been talk over the years, like what he did on the baseball field. You know, a lot of these players that were mentioned, and you know, somebody said something earlier about Jackie Robinson. This will diminish what Jackie Robinson did when he first came to the league. No, it will not. Yeah, that's what I was right. That's poppycock talk. Yeah, pompous. Yeah, circumstance. Blah, 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 blah. Matter of fact, that's what this is. Yeah. I said no. Oh, okay. We shout out to my man D Gully. Shout out to my man D Gully from the CO Bus. Glad you could join us, you know, early enough that we can jump in. I want to get your thoughts really on this Major League Baseball inclusion, or should I say officially recognizing the Negro League stats or whatnot. And I was just saying here, I forgot what I was saying because you popped up like a jack in the box or whatever they call that thing. You know, that little toy. Anyway, all right.
My jack in the box never sounded like that.
Okay. Oh, well, that's what you finna do? You finna start that already? Okay. All right. Don't start in that Major League ran Fred. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, no, Josh Gibson. Oh, I know what I was saying. See, that's the memory coming back. Sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. Guy was going back and forth with me on Facebook about Jackie Robinson you know, in the inclusion now of the Negro, Major League Baseball's inclusion of the Negro stats and their accomplishments and accolades would somehow diminish what Jackie Robinson did in terms of breaking the color barrier and whatnot. I told him, no, absolutely not. Because Josh Gibson, if nobody else, should have been recognized by Major League Baseball years ago. Okay, so this is a long time coming for him, if nobody else, right? Just imagine, though, now, in terms of the home runs, and you see here his career OPS is first. So just think of how many guys it does push down the list, but it doesn't diminish or take away from what Jackie Robinson was able to do. I mean, my gosh. You know what I mean?
This is hilarious to me.
That's hilarious to you, too.
This is absolutely hilarious to me. what this means for the record.
Well, what do you mean? What's hilarious? Major League Baseball, what, doing this?
Yeah, this is hilarious. What I'm saying is, it's no laughing matter.
But why are you laughing?
No, understand what I find humorous about it. The humor that I find about it is
Double J, why do you keep disappearing?
That's the Jack in the Box.
I'm letting him have his
no, don't hide from this.
Yeah, don't hide from this.
Fine. Don't
right, guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people want to know
what they see where he goes with this.
Yeah, don't hide.
But remember now, people want to see you.
Yeah.
Hello. They don't. I don't want them to keep asking.
Hang on a second.
Who is the guy that has the screen but your logo? I don't know. I mean, just some random guy that shows up from Michigan, I guess. But anyway, go ahead, Gully.
What I'm saying is, all the years.
Hold that thought, Gully. Does he do this? Does he do this when you all doing the Turnbuckle show?
Oh yeah. He'll disappear when he knows this. Hey, when he suspects a pipe bomb from me, he'll go and hide.
Okay, I got
all of a sudden technical difficulty.
Yeah, like a Michigan ferret. All right, got you. Yeah.
What I'm saying, what I find absolutely hilarious is that for all the years, I'm just thinking about the red-blooded American, that baseball's America's pastime, and wop, whoop, 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 Ty Cobb and the Babe and all that. Here it is. You got players that performed as well or better finally being recognized for it.
You know what? And now that you mention that, I'm going to throw this out here because I'm not really sure.
Mm-hmm.
But were there not instances where the Negro Leagues played the Major League teams?
That's worthy of looking up. That's worthy of looking up.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. And if my memory serves me, because you know my mind, like the transmission on the 68 Buick, y'all know the rest. If my memory serves me, what caused further exclusion, even back way once upon a time, or non-inclusion, was the fact that the Negro League teams mopped up some of the Major League teams, mopped them up real good, sort of akin to what in the NBA early on, when the Globetrotters beat the Minneapolis Lakers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, who were powerhouses back then in the NBA in 18, 17, 41, right after Paul Revere made his announcement. The British are coming. The British are coming. Yeah. Anywho, I'm just saying. Well, shout out to Double J. We get to finally see you. You know what I'm saying? Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I'm tired of answering questions. Okay, you all done did this wrestling WWE Turnbuckle show, by the way, every Monday at I don't know what time, depending on however when the Lucia is flowing, I guess. Anywho, yeah.
Listen, just say Monday at peak prime time.
That's okay, whatever time that is. Right,
Monday
exactly.
At peak prime time.
Get that down. People asking me, hey, who are those guys? What? Hey, I don't know. I don't wrestle. Okay, I do kickboxing on the weekends sometimes.
It's Liquid VIP, by the way.
The barbecue, baby.
Sponsorship. So I know logo here.
Yeah,
your logo here. How about that?
Yeah, but yeah, go ahead, Gully. What were you saying?
Nah, I'm just saying it's just for all of to try to hold up the pristine, the prestige of a major league.
A quote unquote America's pastime.
Yeah,
because this is pastime.
Yeah, because it's been pastime. And so I just find it hilarious that when you see how well people that you purposely excluded perform, oh my, look at this. They do as good or better than some of your elites.
Talk about rewriting Major League Baseball's record books.
Or no, course correction.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, Major League Baseball's course correction. Anyway, hold that thought, Double J. Stay on the screen, please, would you? For longer than 7 seconds. We're gonna take a break for 29 seconds. Let y'all know about this merchandise. Hey, we didn't add some new items to the store. Let me just say it like that. Couple bucket hats. Oh my gosh. Let me just go to the break.
Hey, can we?
What it do, sports fans? It's your man BSJ from the Shop Report. And guess what? The shop is now open for business, baby. If you're on Facebook, go to our fan page, The Shop Report, click on more, and then shop to view all products. Or if you're on Instagram, click on the shop tab to see all our products. I mean, what you want me to do? I'm selling merch here.
Absolutely. I'm selling merch here, baby. Yeah, man. Shout out to Major League Baseball for, Rob Manfred, Major League Baseball commissioner, has been taking a lot of flack here lately, and rightfully so for a whole lot of reasons. But this right here, yeah, this putting back on the map of some, some good graces. Like, for instance, we don't really discuss politics here per se, congressional politics, that is. We discuss sports politics, NCAA, things of that nature, et cetera, et cetera. But like Joe Biden, okay, yeah, I'm an independent, but I just know my student loans forgiven. So I'm just saying, I just know when I go to the polls, baby. All right. Ink pen in hand. Settle down there, Kimosabi. Settle on down. But again, shout out to Major League Baseball for what has been a long time coming. And boy, the analytics folks, they're going to really have a field day with this. They finally got some homework to do. I'm talking about burning the midnight oil. But it's long overdue. All right. So again, shout out to Major League Baseball for getting it right. We're gonna keep things rolling now, and we're gonna talk about this NBA 10. Okay, top 10 overrated player list since 2000.
Let's bring up this trash.
Don't you do it. Okay, listen.
Dumpster fire, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's some bull.
Hey there, look, Kimosabi Camel Joe. Settle down there now. Settle on down there, Bobby Jackson. All I'm trying to tell you is, let me just say this right quick, y'all. When I saw this list, I had to do a double take. Okay, these glasses that you see me wearing are strictly for the show, but I got another pair in here. They're Coke bottle bottoms, okay? When I saw this list, I had to put the Coke bottle bottoms on, baby, because I wanted to make. I mean, I have to be careful wearing those because I set things on fire at times or two. Now you got don't do that. But I saw this list. I had to look this list over 2 and 3 times, and I had to read the caption again. I said, "Wait a minute." Since 2000,
what is their criteria? First of all, what did they say?
I have no idea.
They just throw names up there.
I mean, that's what it seems like. I mean, we're gonna get to this list. We can show y'all this list. I just couldn't believe that the NBA top 10 overrated NBA player since 2000. Let me get y'all this list. Let's get to it. Without further ado, let's get to this. All right, y'all see these names on here now.
Okay.
Top 10 overrated players since 2000. Oh, and this is according to ChatGBT. Hey, matter of fact,
stop, man. Why are we even doing this? Why are we even doing this?
Well, because listen, I need to ask you all. You are the IT person, and Double J every now and again, gets his, shocks himself sticking a fork in the light socket.
What is
you all know this better than me. Okay.
Wait.
So what? First of all, what is ChatGBT?
Yes, that's the first glimpse.
That's the first.
Your face, bro.
Okay, I'm just saying here. All right. Okay. All right.
Wait, we can't do this. We can't do this, man.
Why not? I thought it would be something to discuss. Oh my gosh, Big Chick and Little John. Oh my God.
What is this? Oh, no. All right, listen.
Dude, that's why I zoomed. The only reason. Okay, this is what we finna do here.
Oh God! Wait a minute. Oh, what is ChatGPT?
Let me know. I mean, my gosh.
Cut to commercial.
No, I'm not cutting to commercial. We're gonna discuss this because listen, y'all didn't have a problem. Y'all didn't have a problem. Really? Can I get a word in edgewise? Y'all didn't have a problem when the BCS computers were spitting out bowl game participants and contestants and saying who the national champion was. Okay, so
you know why?
Hey,
I'm gonna tell you why. Because even as controversial and as misguided those steps were, there was a computer that had metrics that it assigned and followed. Okay, that is a stark difference from ChatGPT, let alone ChatGBT.
okay.
Okay.
So the B in this case stands for some bull.
GPT came up with this list. All right. So this tells you already what the problem is.
So the B in this case stands for some bull.
You know what it does. See, listen, at some point.
So you all don't want to discuss this because listen, some people listen. No, I told people that they were like, ha ha ha. But some people actually, real live people, said to me that they didn't have a problem with the folks that was on this list.
Okay, you know what, Double J, can you do something real quick, Double J, in the background?
What?
We'll discuss this.
Sure.
Can you go and find
an actual top 10 overrated?
No. Can you go and find what is ChatGPT and give the definition or the description of ChatGPT, and then pull that up for us?
Sure. It's a chatbot and virtual assistant that was developed by OpenAI and launched on November 30th, 2022. Based on language models, it enables users to refine and steer a conversation towards a desired length, format, style, level of detail, and language.
So, understand, barbershop, ChatGPT is just learning how to talk and have a conversation. And the subtext, if I'm using that word correctly, is
I have no idea.
Input. So it's not doing any math. It's not doing any analytics. It is pretty much querying the inputs and conversations from wherever data sources that were derived, and then repurposing the result to make it sound like a conversation or make it sound like it has studies. All right, because here's why. Make the argument, anybody, that Carmelo, Andrew Wiggins, and Derrick Rose are overrated, or in the same.
There's no realistically valid argument for that.
Exactly. No, so there's no there. Hold on. Wait. I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this.
Okay.
To try to I'll give you the opportunity, anybody the opportunity to remain as objective as possible. Give me a criteria where you would ever put Carmelo Anthony, Andrew Wiggins, and Derrick Rose in a collection of 3 of anything.
Now, well, wait a minute. Take a look on the screen here.
That's what I was just getting ready to go, because some people I talked to in real life, you know what they said? They said Melo overrated for sure.
Well, now listen, this is ChatGPT, so minus the booty.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god! My goodness!
Now listen, it does define a criteria, so factors like expectations, media hype, and actual performance. However, based on common criticisms and analysis from fans, analysts, and basketball commentators, here's a list of 10 players who are often mentioned as overrated.
Since 2000.
Mm-hmm. Pause.
Hold it. Hold on, let's read the names.
Let's start with this first 6 here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Whoa. So it's 10, right, Double J?
That's right. I told it the same parameters.
Okay, got you. Appreciate that. All right. So we going from number 1 down to 6, Gully? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, just start here with this nonsense.
Carmelo Anthony. Now here's the killer part, though. This is my problem with analytics. One of eye test. At what point, when we are assessing players, we've asked this question a million times, I still have yet to get an answer. At what point, when we are assessing players and performances and such, at what point do we use the eye test? And if we do use the eye test, how much of that weighs into that assessment?
It doesn't. No one. I
don't look at. I mean, it talks about it right here. Despite being a prolific scorer,
criticisms often focus on his lack of defensive effort, which is a failure of an eye test, because if you watched him on he plays defense.
He was not an all-NBA defender. Stop it.
Okay, well, listen. Wait,
oh
my gosh.
All NBA defenders, it's only 15 of them per. It's only 15 of them per year, actually. And then if that's the case, because it's position-wise, there are only 6 per year.
Hey,
there's
and listen,
3 teams.
Excuse me.
Listen. Okay, here I don't want to do this, but I'm getting ready to. That Double J. On the flip side of your argument, that's like saying LeBron got 40,000 points. True that, but he only won scoring title how many times?
Okay, but this is when they
see what I'm
do
saying?
the one-on-one comparison between him and Mike. They point to how many times Michael led the league in scoring and how many times he was the defensive player as well.
One-on-one who? Carmelo?
No, he's
Mike
between
MJ
Mike and LeBron.
and Bron.
Okay. How many all defensive teams did LeBron make versus Mike?
How
many times did LeBron make
wait, let's not do this. We're gonna go down a wormhole.
Oh, okay, I'm just
saying. But that favors Mike as well.
No. Okay. What I'm saying is, all right. So listen. This
if you watch Carmelo, do you think that if you watch Carmelo, do you agree with what ChatGBT?
No.
Yes, I do agree. It's saying
he is
inability
not the
to lead his
most
team
overrated
deep into the
player
playoffs
since 2000. Excuse me. How many? I think he's been to 2 conference finals.
Hey, and was he ever the man on any of his teams? He was the guy?
Yes, he was.
He was? Okay.
Yeah, he was. In Denver.
Was it Jeremy Lin?
In Denver and in New York. I find a hard time considering him overrated. Considering in the later part of his career, when he was relied on to be just the efficient scorer, like when he was with the Lakers. And when he was with OKC, he did his job.
Absolutely.
He did a yeoman's job at that. If anything, Carmelo Anthony, absent injury.
Careful using those words. There's a lot of people out there, but that's what we do here. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make you go get a dictionary. That's what we do. Go ahead.
Carmelo, I guess maybe you consider him overrated because Carmelo Anthony had a similar career to Grant Hill.
In what way?
Grant Hill had an injury that altered his career. His prime.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the NBA overrated.
Yeah, his role changed in the later part of his career. Right. And his role changed in the later part of his career. Carmelo didn't have a significant injury, but has he I forgot. Wait a minute. He was with the Blazers too, didn't he?
Who? Melo?
Didn't he spend some time with the Blazers?
Melo?
Yeah. I think he had a cup of tea with Dame Lillard. Lillard. Let's look it up real quick.
Yeah, because wait a minute, because Double J probably is in agreement with a lot of other people saying that Kyrie Irving should have been on the top 75 list too. Yeah, imagine that. Yeah,
he shouldn't have been on the top 75 list.
That's what it's a lot of people say. Kyrie shouldn't have been on top 75. And listen,
he's got a ring.
That's what I said. No, it don't even matter. Bill Sharman is on the list. Do you know who Bill Sharman is?
No,
I got some at Walmart. They had a sale on Sharman.
Who? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Paul Arizin. Yes, Arzin is on the list on the NBA top 75 list. And more recently, Dame Lillard. With all due respect, you telling me he got more of a place on the all 75 list other than?
Yeah.
All right, Mrs. Alva Wynn. Oh my God.
Agreed.
She said she loves that Blake Griffin is on the overrated list. Yeah, all right. But it all went downhill for him after he jumped over that Kia. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But anyway, Dame Lillard is on the NBA top 75 list.
Overrated?
That's my point, though. Let's get back to this, y'all. Thank you for
later years have been marred by injuries and perceived issues with team chemistry, leading to some consider him overrated.
Based on what, though? Did he not win a championship with the Lakers?
He won the championship with the Lakers, yeah.
In his prime years in Orlando, he beat LeBron.
Yeah,
he was on a team that beat LeBron with who? Michael Peanut Butter. Even the Kardashians knew he was overrated. Oh my gosh, who needs to hear about them? My goodness, this is a family program. Yeah. So
yeah, it is.
Thank you.
They'll show you how to make one.
Yeah, he was on the team with Hito Turkey Lou.
Yep.
Michael Peanut Butter. Rayford.
Shot.
Yeah.
And skip to my Lou.
Yeah, skip to my Lulu.
Yeah.
Jameer Nelson.
Yeah,
because
Jameer
Nelson. Because I mean, at the end of the day, everybody always talk about whatever guy was and how many All-Stars he played with. I mean, I could be wrong. How many All-Star games did Turkey Lou make? Michael Peanut Butter
may have made 1 or 2 with Sacramento.
Jameer Nelson. Oh, okay.
That's why I had no. They had no business beating
They had no business beating the Cavs. So
they had no business beating the Cavs.
TJ always talking about competition. That's why he ain't here. You know what I'm saying? Disappear. Yeah. That's why Dwight Howard being overrated. Absolutely not. No. No. Now, if you want to hold it against him that he had dreadlocks or whatever that was 12 weeks ago, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't no reason to hold it against him. But mind you, all the folks that, again, who vote for this kind of stuff, they are people who wouldn't vote, Sterling Sharp in the Hall of Fame or Roger Craig.
But again, when you're talking about overrated, as you see, it's talking about team performance. And I think that's part of the issue here.
Well, then they should have
like, oh, he scored 1 million points. Well,
so why isn't Dame Lillard on this list?
I'm sure he will be. He very well could be.
No, he should be on here now. Andrew Wiggins is on here.
Who has 1 more ring than Dame? At least 1.
How did he get it?
Well, he got traded.
He has a tertiary or worse player. He was a role player.
I mean, look, here's the problem with Andrew Wiggins was he was supposed to be the guy.
For who?
Coming into that draft,
for the Timberwolves,
supposed to be the guy. Absolutely.
No. Well, no.
Yes, he was.
Well, the Cavs drafted him. He was supposed to be the guy for the Cavs.
But somebody just decided he didn't need him.
I'm just saying. Okay, the Cavs.
Maybe he knew better.
Oh yeah, maybe they knew better. Yeah, right.
Well,
okay.
I don't know, because 8 seasons in, when he finally when the load was taken, when the load was lifted from him, he could really be free to play ball. He was a quality role player for the Warriors.
Not a
high quality. Yeah, he played a huge role.
Overrated then.
That's what I'm trying to
say.
Because
you're expecting someone to be a superstar, and
fair enough.
And you just said a role player.
All right. So I can make an argument for Andrew Wiggins appearing on the list. Maybe not so high, but I'm
not saying Andrew Wiggins was overrated. No, because again, I'm asking you. We're talking about the NBA top 10 overrated players since 2000. Okay, we went from ChatGBT, to ChatGPT to now Miss Me was saying he overrated. See, because I ain't buying the Andrew Wiggins overrated. Based on the eye test, you think Andrew Wiggins is overrated? The top 10 overrated players since 2000?
25 years.
Yeah, come on. We're going to take another break and we come right back to this nonsense shenanigan talk. That's what we finna do. Yeah. Commander Brown, it's going down.
It's Kate Cunningham, and you watching the Shop Report. I'm Harvey Diallo, and you watching the Shop Report.
It's Chris Murray, and you're watching the Shop Report.
You're Jay Knight, you're watching the Shop Report.
It's Max McKee, you're dropping in on the Shop Report.
Barbershop Jay, Quentin Hines, Super Bowl champion. I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm on.
Hi, I'm Mars Edwards from Mercury Stadium, and you're watching the Shock Report.
Hey, I'm Billy Butler, and thank you for watching the Shop Report. Hey guys, I'm Les Norman, former Kansas City Royal, and you're watching the Shop Report.
Commander Brown, Detroit Rivers Mountain Training, and I'm watching the Shop Report.
Hey, this is Doug Flynn of the New York Mets. Well, a few other teams, of course, too. And you're watching the Shop Report.
I'm Matt Ramos, and you're watching the Shop Report.
How you doing? I'm Rajay Davis, and you're watching the Shop Report.
How you doing? This is Nelson Figueroa, former Major League pitcher with a lot of teams. You're about to listen to the Shop Report.
Hey, by the way,
all right, we're back.
I just figured this. I just found this out. Sorry, Barbershop. Today's Carmelo Anthony's birthday.
That was not on my Today in History. I used JFK.
Yeah, I mean, okay, all right.
What is this list?
I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. Okay, it's Carmelo's birthday. Yay!
Just saying, we just dumped on package. No, I mean we are. It's like on his birthday, he find
we mentioned his name. Okay,
overrated player since 2000. Most overrated.
Right. Yeah, I ain't buying that either. Blake Griffin. Okay, I can buy that. After he jumped over.
Why? Wait a minute.
What you mean? What else did
dunk champion?
Listen, man.
Yeah, Blake Griffin being overrated. Yeah, because considering, aside from him dunking, what else was he able to
exactly? What else did he contribute?
Right.
Well, as the missus said, bag of Kardashian.
Oh my gosh, really?
Oh hell no!
Rudy Gay, Russell Westbrook, Brook.
That
Overrated?
No,
he averaged a triple-double
for 3 straight seasons, I believe.
All right, so however long he averaged a triple-double, how many NBA players in history averaged a triple-double for as long as he averaged a triple-double over how many ever seasons? Yeah, and again, we're talking about NBA top 10 overrated players since 2000. Answer that question for me.
I think it's only him and Oscar Robertson.
Hello, but so what we saying? Nah, we going. Did that lend credence to the Big O being overrated too?
What was the, okay? So what was their rationale here? Impressive stats, triple doubles. They actually reference it.
Decision making, shooting efficiency, and lack of playoff success.
Those are all valid.
But overrated though.
But that make him. Listen, those what they're saying may be valid, but that does not mean that he's overrated, bro.
This is one of those things that we don't do here typically at the Shop Report. This is this seems to me like a binary type list. Like if you don't win with all of these things, then you're overrated. You can't just be like good. Like for example, okay, I'll put it this way. Scroll down this list.
Okay. One moment. I don't know if this.
Scroll down this list.
Yep. I don't know if this
top 10, right? All right.
Oh,
so
look.
This list features a combination of unmet expectations, lack of
stop right there. Stop right there.
It says subjective.
Unmet. Well, then listen. You can't listen. The claim is made. If you make the claim, that means you're saying that's an absolute. And then say it's subjective. Those two don't go together. That's number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Number 6 is this list reflects a combination of unmet expectations. Whose expectations? The sports writers? The same sports writers who didn't vote Sterling Sharp in the Hall of Fame or Roger Craig again? I may tell you. I know different.
We know about that fumble.
Okay,
can
please.
You scroll up to the top.
Stop it.
Sure can. One moment, please.
Stop.
Now, remember, this is my question here. That is all the criteria I gave.
All right. Can you dial this back since 1995?
Ooh. Okay. Oh, I see where you're going with that, Gully.
I want to see if something shows up.
Yeah, get him.
Same question, but just change the year to 1995.
Why not 1985?
No, 95.
95. No, not 85.
That was somewhere I'm specifically going
enemy
with this.
thing. That was
yeah. Because if I see Andrew,
here we go.
All right, same. Okay. All right.
Oh,
where's Allen Iverson?
Dang, Gully, you stole my thunder.
Why?
I don't want to hear.
I don't think I've ever heard that nonsense.
I don't want to hear.
So now it's nonsense, but we're using the same criteria. All you did was change the year.
Where's Allen Iverson? Why isn't he on this list?
He went to a finals.
Excuse me?
He went to a finals.
He went to
Westbrook did too.
One finals and didn't win it.
Westbrook did too.
Ooh.
Even just shout out my man TW.
Why is Allen Iverson
he said other
on this
names
list?
come to mind. Trey Young and the Ball brothers. Ooh, interesting. Okay, we got to find out whose side TW on right quick. We got to find out because I need to know.
He's probably at practice.
I'm just
good job.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was.
Oh wow, really, Mrs.
That was great though. That was great.
Yeah,
my point is, so that where we're clear, I am not suggesting that Allen Iverson should be most overrated.
You are.
No, I'm saying that this list and the quality and the criteria
the criteria is
Allen
some
Iverson
bull
should
crap.
be the number one. It should be number one on there.
Thank you. Based on the criteria, you know what the criteria for this list is? Some ChatGBT.
No, he's a guy that has better handles, or I would say comparable handles to Kyrie Irving, who's in the top 75. So that already is a moot point. Then he led his team literally single-handedly
But
to
you're adding
a finals
criteria,
and got a win and stepped over I think
Ty Lue, who just signed an extension. Shout out to Ty Lue who signed an extension. With
Russell Westbrook did as well.
Exactly.
He stepped over Ty Lue?
He went to an NBA Finals and got a win.
Absolutely.
Against Kobe?
Against
LeBron, against the
player
Heat
in the game.
Exactly.
Against the arguable GOAT.
Listen, and here's
he had KD.
And
give Iverson KD, and I think they beat him in 5. How about that?
Stop
it. First of all, the Oklahoma City Thunder actually laid claim to beating the Spurs.
That OKC team was
Oklahoma City
in comparison.
Oklahoma City laid claim. Listen, Oklahoma City laid claim to beating the Spurs twice. No, I'm sorry. They beat them once. They beat the Spurs dynasty.
Yeah. They showed did.
En route to an NBA final.
10 years older.
Huh? Nah, that still was the team. That still was a team to beat. 2012 2012 they went to a conference finals. The Spurs were expected to win that one, and they didn't. They lost 4 straight.
Did the Spurs? Hold on. Did the Spurs sweep the Miami Heat in 2014?
They didn't sweep them. It was a gentleman's sweep. It was
whatever the case may be.
Largest.
So then tip your cap as to who the more dominant decade was. How about that?
Come on, dominant decade. Don't try to get out from under that. No, don't do that. Absolutely not.
The point is, by this criteria, Allen Iverson fits the criteria on the list of being overrated. Yes, he does.
No,
go back and read the criteria then.
Name a criteria he didn't meet.
He meets all of these. He had everything to gain. He had everything expected to be a multi-time finals.
Is Kyrie Irving on this list?
Kyrie ain't supposed to be on this list. What you talking about? Don't do that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why this list is flawed.
That's it.
The point is, Double J, like Gully just said, the criteria for the list is flawed. It's
because
flawed.
Allen Iverson meets the criteria, every bit of criteria that they use, and he's not on here.
Okay, well, go back to the top, Double J. Go back to the top and read what they said at the beginning of all of this. Go back.
Individual performance. He was great.
Yep.
Media hype. They didn't like him. And fan expectations.
No, the culture loved him. The league, the corporates didn't.
Thank you.
Right.
And
so
fan expectations.
That's only one third of this list.
So you mean to tell me the fans expected him not to win a championship?
By himself? Yes. Nobody expected him.
I don't care if
no one expected him to get there by himself.
Don't do that.
The biggest criticism was actually of the lack of they went and got Dikembe.
Hey, let me ask you this.
Theo Ratliff for Dikembe.
Thank you. That was bad. When LeBron wins championships, I tell you what, they don't mention nobody else.
You don't understand what the point I'm making, Travis.
TW taking shots at everybody. That's listen, he's an independent.
Yeah.
He don't care who he don't
get the point I'm making. The point that I'm making is I don't believe Allen Iverson was overrated at all.
Yes.
I don't.
But you're saying based on what the criteria
suggest Allen Iverson meets every bit of the criteria here, and he's not.
I would have seen Tracy McGrady or Vince Carter on this list before.
Why aren't they there?
Well,
nothing.
No, I mean, I would
Tracy
say
McGrady had Yao. Tracy McGrady had Yao, so they definitely should have went to a finals.
And but we did all single-handedly watch him.
Now you want to use the eye test. Now the eye test matters.
Yeah, exactly. He had a Reggie Miller moment.
Right, but
he had 2 franchises. He was the centerpiece of 2 franchises. He had a Reggie Miller moment, and he didn't even appear in the finals.
Hold it, Double J. Stay off the buttons. You know, you don't get no button control today. I'm rolling the buttons. Oh, my. Misunderstanding, good sir. Yeah, to Gully. That's what he's telling Gully. Yeah. Hold up. TW weighing in again. He said, based off that, you can say Park. Oh, yep. TW. Oh, where's D-Runk at when you need him? Yeah, don't get wide-eyed now, Double J.
Yeah, this list makes no sense.
Thank you.
What do you mean? Look at the others.
Yeah, Blake Griffin. Again, I'm saying the eye test. Forget the subjectiveness of the criterion here. I'm saying based off the eye test. Let's do that. Okay. Matter of fact, let's get this out the way. Based off the eye test. Is Blake Griffin overrated?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is Andrew Wiggins overrated based off the eye test? Oh, stop. Okay, that's it. Let's take. All right. Okay. All right. Let me take a sip. I ain't got no Lucia, but I wish I did. And I don't even.
Listen, I'm over here.
Based on what he was supposed to be on draft day. And
exactly. And what was Allen Iverson supposed to be on draft day?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to say.
He lived up to it.
No, he didn't. They went to one finals and he didn't go back.
Never that guy. He was never Iverson like that.
Who?
Okay, but they had to change the policy, the dress code because of Iverson.
Okay, so I'm
Okay,
saying,
man, where
all
that-
right, so they
that's-
changed the dress
here's
code.
how.
They changed how he walked into the arena, but everybody still wore the jersey and shorts. They didn't
That's what
change
I'm
that.
trying to say. Hold on. And was Andrew Wiggins not played a significant role in that Golden State winning that championship?
Right, but it wasn't like if he were Steph Curry instead in that, if you were to flip-flop those roles, then he's off this list. I'm telling you that right now. It's not my opinion. It's going off of what they're saying.
Yes.
Okay, so
they bring up this comment.
Okay. TW weighing in again. He said it's definitely a fun list for a topic.
Ooh,
heck, James Harden to be on the
top on the list.
He should be. You guys are right.
Yes.
He should
Oh,
be
now
number
you want
one
to
on the
agree.
list. Like,
Oh,
Carmelo
stop
should not be on here. James Harden should be.
Thank you.
No, Carmelo's
Based off
always
his-
going to be there because he didn't get over the top as an individual, other than especially coming off of that Syracuse win that feels fresh in everybody's mind. This is what I'm talking about. You got to look at it
was
from
going to
a
take a back seat
pre-draft
anyway
type
because of
moment.
LeBron James.
Russ didn't have that. That UCLA team did not win the national title.
So what?
Yeah.
So when he was drafted 4th or 5th overall, it was to be a good
Well, I'll tell
player.
you who should be on this list based off the eye test and any other test, the litmus test, the Wonderlic test, all of the tests.
The
And that's Darko
spelling
Milicic and Ben Simmons.
Yeah,
Wow.
They should both. Yeah,
Simmons.
Darko.
I mean,
yeah,
you have
exactly.
to play more than a year to be overrated.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm just saying. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Off the eye, all the eye tests other than this crappy test.
Hey,
here.
hang on a second though. I'm going to say
Stop
this
it.
about Darko. His game actually fit to the Today BA.
No, it don't. It don't
Yes,
even
it
fit on.
does.
It don't
Yes,
fit
it
on
does.
2K. Please,
Yes, it does.
please. It don't even fit on 2K. Stop it. Stop it. You'd be better off having 12 Patrick Beverleys on your roster than any Darko Milicic anywhere. Stop it. Darko was.
Man, if they had just drafted him, if they had just drafted Melo.
Yeah, you had to show that again too, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, Rip Hamilton said that too, though, bro. He said that if they had drafted Melo, ain't no telling.
Right.
Ain't no telling.
As tough as they were.
Any of them. You know how sick I was arguing that point that they should never have drafted that guy before the
whoa.
draft?
So let me ask you this: do you think they should have drafted Melo?
Well, absolutely, because I
But
thought
you think
he
he's
would have done
overrated?
better. And because look at, as Gully pointed out, for all of the same reasons, what he could have done as a role player. You're talking about, and at
A
one
significant
point in time,
role
there was
player.
a
Let's be
rumor
specific.
that he
What's the
would have
rumor?
fit. That there was an additional trade that was going to happen, which was Kobe Bryant for Hamilton and Prince. You're talking about a team with Chauncey, Kobe, and Melo. I mean, you're
And
talking about a
Rasheed and Ben
dynasty here
Wallace?
that I just gagged over. I can't. I'm getting off the. I can't.
No, you got to come back on straight.
Yeah,
Don't
get back
don't
on
try
here.
to lose
Yeah,
shit.
don't exactly. Don't be over there
Hey,
sipping on
look,
the sauce.
hey, he over there trying to and listen, what he doing right now? He's watching Back to the Future, trying to put into practice the theory of time travel right now. He's trying to go back.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He's
There you
trying
go,
to go
Michael J. Foxtrot. I'm just
He's like
saying.
1.31
As someone
gigawatts.
that's been
Yeah, we're talking about the
subjected to
NBA's top 10
Pistons games.
overrated, almost top 10 overrated since 2000.
Hey, well, you know what? What's going on here is Bally Sports is off the air, so we don't even get our local games anymore, which they may be
Really?
doing us a favor here in Detroit, unfortunately.
What do you mean you're not getting it? What?
Yeah, the local games now, they have a dispute between the cable provider.
So
then that's
nobody
not-
carried him in the meantime? There's no,
There's no way to
carrier?
watch. I have MLB Pass because I'm a ticket holder with the Tigers.
Oh, man.
and I can only
oh,
listen to games
yeah.
audio unless I go to Toledo and then I
Gully,
can
don't
watch
make that
it.
face because you see that this is how the people in
You
gated
cannot
communities.
watch Tigers games.
This is how people in gated communities talk. This is how they talk to us. You know what I'm saying?
games
Yes.
at all.
Those of us who are on
No,
Snap.
there's no late care. Wait a minute, that's not the same for that's not with Bally Sports, right? Who picked up the Guardians games?
No, we
Barbershop?
don't. They don't get them here. They don't get it here.
What?
I have other means. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got another comment rolling in here. Let's see what it is. Can't watch Tigers games legally. Right, TW. Wink, wink. Right. Oh my gosh. Double J, stop messing with the buttons.
He's
Mrs.
not
Albert said, unless it's on FS1. Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Oh, wait. You talking about Tigers games on FS1?
It would probably be the same for
Yeah,
for
no,
Guardians.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, you can watch them on FS1 too. Yeah, you can.
Now wait a minute. Wait. What allows a game to be on FS1 then?
That's Fox Sports, baby.
No, but I'm saying,
Next to
right? So,
ESPN, you know, they got a couple dollars over there.
so they don't carry, they'll just pick, they're picking the best available.
Yeah, that's what it appeared to be or seemed like to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So the Guardians gonna mess around and end up in the World Series, and people gonna watch 8 games. Don't put that comment up.
Yeah, don't show the world that one.
Don't put
no,
that
I'm not. I'm going to the. I'm going to
Travis. We got you, bro.
I know, right?
We got you, bro.
Yeah.
For the sake of our loading times on that.
For the sake of our monetization, possibly. Whatever. They put that one up. We got you, bro.
Yeah. Oh my God. I gotta go see what he said. Now he must have said something here. What did he say? Ooh, boy, did he say something? Oh yeah, no, TW. Oh my gosh, yes. Woo, no, wow. Yeah,
hey,
no.
you did better cussing, bro.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Woo. Yes, he said, yeah, TW smart. Yeah. Man, I listen. At the end of the day, what was I going with that? I'm still looking at yeah, we're gonna take a break. I'm still looking at the comment like, whoa, wow, don't do
he was like, at the end of the day,
yeah, like pause, right? Yeah, like don't do that, buddy. No, man. All I'm telling you is, but this is the same thing we've said about other lists in the past, man.
Yes.
Not only are they subjective, but they're being passed off as absolutes.
Right.
And the criterion that is used for them can be this one way, and that you can't use something that's inconsistent as a consistent. Did that make sense?
Yep.
Dang, I'm gonna pat myself. Let me give myself a button there. All right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I finally came up with a good one. All right.
That's the button you should have gave yourself.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, anyway, we're going to take another break. When we come back, we're going to talk about some NFL quarterbacks. But shout out to the 10 most overrated players, according to Double J, because he might as well one wrote this list because he don't like Rasheed Wallace. Imagine that. Yeah, that's why we're getting ready to go to break.
What is your problem with Rasheed Wallace?
I have no idea. Maybe because he don't eat Eddie G's cookies and snickerdoodles. I don't know.
I'm trying.
I'm Jordan Gudeman, and I'm the founder and CEO of Eddie G's Cookies. I was first diagnosed with a nut allergy when I was young. At the time, there weren't a lot of labeled items that said if there may contain nuts or there are nuts in the food, so my brother and sister and I baked a lot at home, and we enjoyed treats from mixes and things like that, but I noticed that it was not the same as what my friends were enjoying, and I started making up my own recipes. When it was time to pick a career, I decided to start a bakery so I could share my treats with everybody else. When I started creating my recipe, I was taking in all the things that I thought I was missing out on. A soft, chewy center, a crisp outside crust, and a taste that is just like it came out of the oven at a bakery. When I put all those things together, I had come up with a recipe for a dream cookie. Eddie G's Cookies only uses the finest ingredients. We have all natural flavorings, no preservatives, and every cookie is made in a nut-free environment. The best part about Eddie G's Cookies is that they can be delivered right to your door. You can share them or not. We won't tell.
All right, we are back. That's right, Eddie G's Cookies. If you want them cookies, man, go to eddiegscookies.com and place your order today. And apparently you can find them now on Amazon. Shout out for that. But you can't find them at Travel Centers of America. So why do we have that graph here still? I'm wondering. Who knows? Yeah, the guy who don't like Rasheed Wallace. Wow, really? But he's a Pistons season ticket holder. Imagine that.
Updated graphic coming soon.
Yeah, okay, yeah, all right. We got one more comment.
They not there no more?
No.
Or they gonna be there?
Amazon now.
All right.
Oh wow, ain't that nothing? So I got to get them brought on the back of a truck. Well, I guess they brought them on the back of a truck anyway. But TW said, realistically, I find good old fashioned radio for the Tigers game nostalgic, and I love listening to them, especially when it's a game day when I'm at work.
Listen, yeah, no Tom Hamilton, the voice of the Guardians, you can't deny it. You can't deny it.
Mrs. Alva's weighing in again. Bruh, you are really on this Rasheed thing again. Absolutely. It's unbelievable. You're right there, and you don't like
Mrs. Alva don't like Rasheed either?
Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying?
What happened, man? Did he take
a unified front against Rasheed Wallace?
He did not do an autograph because
Apparently.
I was trying to get at him when he was after a losing streak. What happened, man?
Yeah, somebody said something to him about kissing the ass, and he's, she got a tech. He got a T.
Right. Speaking of radio broadcasts, Bill Walton.
Oh man, shout out to Bill. Yeah, he recently passed here. May he rest. Yep. Oh, Bill W, baby.
Oh.
Yeah, he was a lovable guy too here. My man TW said he guaranteed it. Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there, Miss Alba. Whoa. I do like Rasheed. Oh, please. I can't tell. I have no idea where he got that from. Now, see, this is what I'm saying. Double J, couch detail. Somebody over there got to get couch detail. Yeah, absolutely. I'm saying we don't discriminate. Couch detail, baby. CD for thee. Anywho, we're gonna keep the show rolling. Shout out though, once again for the most overrated NBA, most overrated top 10 players list according to Double J.
Maybe never talk about that trash again. It kissed the S. In the
Absolutely, yeah, of course. And Rasheed Wallace being disgruntled, and not liked in the.
Speaking of lists,
what list? Oh yes. Oh wow, really? Let's keep the show rolling. My gosh. All right. Now, I couldn't make out. It's a pro football publication, but given that I don't have my Coke bottles that day, and I had just set the kitchen on fire. You know what I mean? I couldn't see who the publication is on this particular graph that we're getting ready to show y'all. The 2024 NFL quarterback rankings list is out. So I just said NFL publication. So apparently my co-host is here. They don't wear glasses. Their eyesight a little bit better than mine. Maybe you all can tell who this is from. But we're getting ready to show you the NFL 2024 quarterback rankings list. Drum roll, please. All right, here we go. All right, who is that? Pro Football what? What publication is that? Pro Football. Oh, now you got. Yeah, you want to borrow my Coke bottles? I'm just saying. That's what I did.
Man, what's up with you in lists, man?
What happened? What'd you say? Don't get everybody. Don't all talk at once. Well, we had to get Miss Alva on the program. We don't want to do that. Not for 25 minutes. My gosh. My bad, Mrs. A.
We got into a very intense debate.
We who?
Me and you. About Brock Purdy being a game manager.
He's not a game manager.
Oh, you didn't even let me finish my sentence.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute.
Yeah, you slow it down, Kimosabi.
Wait a minute. Brock Purdy.
Telling you.
Whether I call him a game manager or not, there is no reason why he is below Dak Prescott. Other than some flawed logic.
That's what we finna do.
Least. Go ahead.
Double J.
Movement.
TW, he weighing in already. Dak at number 6. Exactly. Yeah, when it comes to Dak,
and Aaron Rodgers is what? 10?
I'm sorry, is this the best, or are we at an overrated?
You can't bring a list to the show no more, man.
No,
we're not doing this.
Why can't I? This is what you see.
Man,
what
kind of
listen, he did a 3-step drop, and that was his season last year.
Yeah. Well,
how did he get to number 10?
He grandfathered in.
How did Matt Hadford get honorable mention in his top 10?
Oh, stop it. Matt Stafford won a Super Bowl. You see, this is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about. How, you know what? I'm going to talk to the mayor of Detroit or Dan Gilbert, and we're getting you out of there. You getting your season tickets revoked. Talking about Stat Pafford. Don't do that.
Pafford
moniker. Stop it. We got another comment rolling in here. See what the deal be. He said Mr. Playoff chokes a lot. You got to be talking about Dakota. Absolutely.
Yeah, Dak.
For real. Dak Prescott, regular season phenom, playoff season flop. Eli Manning is better in the playoffs.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just saying. Anyway, let's go through the list here. At number 1, at the top, do we have any qualms with Patrick Rasheed Mahomes Wallace?
No, not at all.
Do we have any qualms with? Well, first, let's go through the list. Double J, can you scroll, please? Where are you? Keep going.
Well, I'm trying to maneuver between both of these. Should I? How much further down do you want me to go?
I know. Let's.
There's more. Okay, they did. Oh, they ranked all the quarterbacks.
I did that on purpose, Gully.
Okay.
What'd you do on purpose? But that you say you do on purpose, but you really did it on accident.
Well, I didn't show all of them.
Okay, why didn't you show all of them? You don't want to go through the whole list and then we see if somebody should be ranked set higher or lower?
I see why.
Okay, can we get some enlargement here?
Whoa.
Oh, let me say that.
Whoa.
Can you expand? My God.
Yet.
We got another newcomer. Shout out to JG, baby. My man Jamie Ohaimi Guerra. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I don't like
just say it.
I'm not gonna just say it. You ain't gonna have that guy. You ain't gonna have that Jaime. You're right. You ain't have that guy jumping off the back of an Amazon truck delivering no packages to me.
The way you butchered it in Espanol, man. Never mind.
My God. You can say that because they don't know where you live at. Put Jared Goff on the Niners. He's top 7 as well. Not a believer in Purdy. Interesting rarely there. All righty. Then we got another comment rolling right behind that there.
All right.
You said it right, brother. Thank you, man.
Okay.
Shut up, my God. Thank you. Yeah, Gully talking about something. Yeah, it don't matter. Yeah, because it's not your name.
I ain't saying it don't matter. I'm just saying don't butcher it. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
but you got it right though. Hey, listen, he said you got it right. So
okay, all right. Anyway, let's get back to the list. Can I get some expansion? All right, yeah, an scrollment of expansion.
Whoa.
Okay. So
wait a minute. Does it go below 16? Does it?
No, it cuts off here.
Yes, that's it. That's it on the list right there.
Where are these lists coming from today, man?
It ain't ChatGBT. Ain't ChatGBT. It ain't ChatGBT.
ChatGBT.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? You get a pink slip.
Was it Mickey Mouse giving us pink slips?
That's exactly because I mean, we got a couple of folks that can take some spots here, So do we see Tua Tagovailoa? Did I say that right?
As marginal. Isn't even on Minnesota. Where did you find this?
This was beef. Oh my God, they did this. Oh my God. they did this. Oh my gosh, I had the list before he got traded.
It shows.
But we know Kirk Cousins is with the Falcons, but still, regardless of the team, he's on the list here. Should he be ranked higher on this list of 16?
How?
15?
How you can rank him higher if he's not even on the team that gave him this ranking?
What difference do it make if he's listed?
It makes a tremendous difference because we haven't even seen him perform with the Falcons. How can he be How can he be the 15th best quarterback in the league with a team he ain't played with before?
Okay, well, let me reiterate something here. It's the 2024.
Exactly. So how can he even? How do you?
We ain't got the 2025 yet,
bro. Exactly. So how do you know
so
he's
going
a
off
marginal
the
quarterback?
season he already played?
Hey, they're giving a lot of love to my guy Kyler, as much as you guys hate on him.
Oh, here we go. Now it's all of a sudden it's hate. Stop it. Yeah. My man JG said,
yeah.
Oh, hell, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. No.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, no, stop it there. My gosh. Family program.
He was almost about to say it.
I was crazy. I sure was. I just threw it up there. I didn't even read it first. Oh, my gosh. Let me fix my glasses so I can hear what y'all really saying. Anywho, just act like he's still on the Vikings then. How about that?
Sure.
All right. Anyway, everybody else is legit.
If he act like he's still on the Vikings, who's he passing to?
You know what? Call your mama. This is it. I'm sick of this. Y'all not gonna keep disrespecting me because I'm on my way to Shady Acres. That's not gonna happen,
man.
Okay, respect your elders. That's what you're gonna do.
Hey, next you're gonna have a list. Next you're gonna have a list. The best quarterbacks of the 2024 season, and it's gonna be everybody from 1989. It's gonna be Bernie Kosar, Joe Montana.
Okay. And don't be mad at me because you're still mad about the drive, the shot, the fumble, and Red Right 88. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Anyway, can we go off this? Okay,
best
you want to find
backs of the
do you want to find a list? Do you want to find a list? Because you like going off screen anyway.
I'll ask ChatGPT.
Oh, don't ask him nothing.
All right. Well, ask the BCS too while you at it. Yeah, the B. Ask them. But anyway,
these lists, man.
Should CJ Stroud be ahead of Brock? Should CJ Stroud be ahead of Brock Purdy?
That I could. That one, I could make the argument for that motorcycle. I can make the argument for that one because with a newer team, see, Brock Purdy had been established, so we've seen him for a couple seasons. behind center at San Francisco.
Okay.
Very productive. But
okay.
Stroud got these guys past the #1 defense in the league.
On paper. Not
well, whatever.
Not per
paper,
performance.
pencil, chalkboard.
Yeah.
Slab of flint. I don't care. He got it past them in remarkable fashion, and was they didn't go to the AFC Championship, right? They were close to it though, right? Got them into the divisional. And he performed very well. I can see Stroud being ahead of Brock Purdy.
Okay. Do you all want me to read? I'll tell you what. We're gonna go to ESPN's 2024 list. How about
Please?
that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that. All right.
Give me this list.
Well, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't sound disgusted. You know what I'm saying? I do the best I can over here with having, a ball spot at the top. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, we are now redirecting our attention to ESPN's top 2024 quarterback rankings. How about that? And in order, according to ESPN, okay, not in Colorado.
Can you cue it up, Double J?
You want me to send you the list, Double J?
Yeah, just put it in a private chat and I'll pull it up. I was gonna say I have Pro Football Focus's list, but
okay, well do pro if you already got one, then throw it up there. The hell? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? And while he doing all that, we're gonna take another commercial break right quick, y'all. We'll be right back. 2-9. Can I get a 29-second timeout, please? Get that merch, y'all. We got a lot more items for y'all. The shop merch, baby, is here, boy. Wrong one.
What it do, sports fans? It's your man BSJ from the Shop Report. And guess what? The shop is now open for business, baby. If you're on Facebook, go to our fan page, The Shop Report. Click on More, and then Shop to view all products. Or if you're on Instagram, click on the Shop tab to see all our products. I mean, what you want me to do? I'm selling merch here.
All right, we back. Double J, you got that list for me? All right, we're going to add it to this. It's already here. You want me to just throw it up there?
I think I got a better one from Pro Football Focus.
Ah, right, okay, good. All right, good deal. Let me know when we're ready. All right, you want some drum? You want a drum roll? Breaking news. Interrupt your program to bring. Oh no, sorry. All right, here we go. No, I don't want to see it. Why there got to be tears? Because you're going to make me cry here. My gosh, this guy here. Yeah, can we just get a list of the top 32 quarterbacks? Oh my, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, you get.
Let me find a list, like in an image. You should have said an image.
Well, I thought you'd already found the list. Okay, who needs an image? Okay, just give us something we can go 1 through 34 or 32. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why. This, you know what? I'm gonna start handing out the Wonderlic test here on the program. That's what I'm finna do. You know what I'm saying? See who can run a 4.41 and a 4.40 with ain't got no hands. Yeah, Sam. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of stuff Lou Williams and Austin Rivers would do.
Hey,
you know
I got a question.
Yeah, basketball players are more skilled than football players, but who's more skilled than soccer players? Basketball players? I don't think so.
At your peak, Barbershop, how fast do you think you really realistically could have run a 40 at your peak?
Well, let's just say the top thrill dragster is slow compared to what I used to be. That's right, baby.
How it's not running. I can see why your knees is slipping.
Oh, whoa. So you think you're going to get a button for that? You will, but I won't give you one today. Okay, I'll give you something else today.
No, but seriously, how
get something else today? What happened? Yeah, you get something else today. Yeah, while we waiting on Double J to throw up the list here, because I still see the tears. TW, my man TW weighing in again. He said over under 5.0 on his 40. Wow, really? Wow, really?
Yo, I'm taking it over.
Oh, hell no.
5.6.
That's not what we're doing. I mean, I ain't gonna brag on myself, but I had wheels on everything. Seriously,
yeah.
Gully. Obviously, the people who weighing in, and again, let me say this too, man. For the people out there that tune in, if it wasn't for y'all, it wouldn't be no us. So we do definitely appreciate,
for sure.
anything and everything that you all do for us. Because if it wasn't for you, it ain't no us. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know Juju and the cats at the shop. You do. The next time we holler at Juju, ask him what they used to call when we used to play at Woodhill, when Oakley and Roy Henson and all them guys that played with the Cavs and Mouse McFadden, Cleveland State, Clinton Smith and Ramsey, when all them guys used to come up there, ask them what they used to call me. Lake Show, baby. They say I was a one-man. We get the rebound, fast break.
Just for the record, I was clocked at a 4.540 in high school.
Okay, but anyway, you said just for the record. I mean, we're not talking about Rick James.
You and I.
Oh yeah,
Unity.
Yeah. Yo, couch. Anyway, can we get an expansion on this list here? A little bit anyway. I'm not gonna use the other word. I'm just not gonna do that. All right. Okay, on this list. And who is this?
Why do you do it like that?
Who is this? Is this CHATGBT?
Shop Report After Dark coming soon.
Yes, sure enough. Is this CHATGBT or who is this? Who is
no,
this?
Pro Football Focus, didn't you say?
Okay, well then can we do that, please? Focus.
Who is Dark? All right. Yo, we got a list.
Okay.
33rd.
All right, we all agree that Mahomes is number one, right?
Okay, yep.
Sure.
What do we say about Lamar Jackson and Josh
Lamar Jackson number 2? I would I can agree with it. I can agree with
scroll up.
Oh, with Lamar at 2, I'm in agreement.
All right.
1 and 2 is
Okay. Because 4, 5, and 6, I want to see some other ones because I might have to.
You skipped 3.
Did I? I said Jackson and Allen.
You agree with
I'm
Allen at 3?
Well, see, to me, Burrow should be where Allen is. To tell you
exactly.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah,
Burrow
you hear that? You hear that, brother Rich?
Yeah, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow should be. And to tell you the truth, I know he's watching. Rob Billy that's his real name. I'm gonna put Jordan Love. Where Justin Herbert is.
What?
Wait.
Yeah.
Jordan Love.
No,
Would you bring Joe Burrow up and drop everybody down?
I'd bring Stafford up.
Stafford goes to where?
I would bring Stafford up to 4. Absolutely, I would.
Stafford at 4.
I would bring Burrow.
Go ahead.
No, I'd bring Burrow up. Yeah, I'd bring Burrow up to 3.
Okay, so if Burrow's 3, then we'll drop everybody else down.
Stafford is 4.
Then Stafford will go from 6 to 4.
Hold on. Hang on, folks. Can I just interject really quickly? Off to the right here at number 27.
We haven't gotten there yet.
I just want to point something out here as it relates to 11, 9, and certainly others that have been injured and are clearly on the left side of our chart here. He was injured and ends up near the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
No, he has 2, but he has 2 unfinished seasons. Remember, the season before that, it ended in injury and it started late anyway.
Yeah.
Well, let our host tell it. You could plug him into Andy Reid's system and he's winning.
And that was
when he's healthy.
When
he's healthy. At the time that we said that he was healthy. He was a healthy scratch.
Thank you.
Very
Don't do that.
scratch.
Yeah, don't put no fodder in here. Okay, Mr. I don't like Rasheed Wallace. Okay, yeah, let's let people know that. All right. Because mind you, when I said what I said, and for the folks out there watching, I'll say it again. At the time, before he ever got to the Browns, I said, could you put Deshaun Watson in Andy Reid's offense and still win a Super Bowl? And Double J and Brother Rich are one of our other co-hosts who's in California right now. I don't know what he's doing out there. I know it's a lot of palm trees missing. They said, no, you can't do that. But mind you, that year, Aaron Rodgers won the NFL MVP. Statistically, Deshaun Watson was right under Aaron Rodgers, but you couldn't put him in Andy Reid's offense and still win the Super Bowl. Mind you,
said Patrick Mahomes was overrated.
I did. Oh, stop! Don't lie.
We said that.
No, don't lie.
Watson
don't lie.
inserted.
We were calling him Baby Jordan, Baby Goat. Insert.
Okay, that's
what we were saying is, as talented as he is, Watson's talent level and skill set is highly compatible with an Andy Reid type offense.
And you know why I said that? You know why I said that?
Kyler Murray's missed an enormous sum of games, whether I like him or not.
Well, we know you like him, so don't say whether I like him or not to try to be on both sides of the fence at the same time. It's like wearing your shoes on the wrong feet, trying to go straight and forward. But let me tell you why I said that.
And look at the numbers that Baker put up this year.
Hold up. I said what I said about Watson at that time, primarily because Andy Reid got to a Super Bowl with Donovan McNabb.
Oh,
and do we not think that at that time that Deshaun Watson was better than Donovan McNabb?
Do you think overall Deshaun Watson is a better quarterback than Donovan McNabb? Double J. He got to think about that one, man.
Yeah, you got to think about that one. Yeah, ask him about Rasheed Wallace. Yeah, okay, exactly. Yeah, spitting it out.
That gives you pause.
Yeah,
Deshaun Watson. You don't know if Deshaun Watson is better than Donovan McNabb.
Yeah,
individual success, man.
Oh,
okay.
Stop it.
So no. Let's cut it. No. I'm not letting you use that as an excuse to be ambiguous.
Get him, Gully.
Consider that. Consider
what
individual
has Watson
success.
Done?
Excuse me.
He was second to Aaron Rodgers in NFL MVP voting. What are you talking about?
Pause. And
Donovan was second to Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. I mean,
yep, he was. Donovan was second to with a fully equipped team, with a fully equipped offense. Deshaun Watson didn't have that.
He had Andre Hopkins, though.
Okay, he did have DeAndre Hopkins. Okay,
yes,
right.
And you see how much love they're giving to Kyler Murray.
Who
what is it with you and the Kyler Murray? Would you stop sipping the Lucia? Don't let the sauce be your boss. I done told you. My God. This guy right here. Okay,
anyway. Apologize to you.
Then he has no business being at 27, based off what Gully's saying then.
We need
I'm saying that anyway. Yeah, he really should be higher.
Well,
how much higher
than Matt Jones? Than Daniel Jones or whatever Jones.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no question. Okay, well, yeah, let's keep
at least
this here.
And we do need to apologize. We gave you all that grief about your dated list, and we've got Russell Wilson with the Broncos. We've got Justin Fields with the Bears.
Thank you. I mean, I'm glad somebody recognized.
Somebody else. There's something else I saw.
Okay, so we cool with.
However, the other list that I saw from Pro Football Focus had Russell at 24 and Fields at 25, despite being on the same team.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, that's really not that big a difference. Yeah, they really, okay. But let's stay on the left side of the ledger. Can we do that for a minute, okay? Stop cross-referencing right now, Double J. My gosh, you got us all over the place. So we cool with, are we moving Burrow and Stafford up? Are we doing that?
Well, against.
I want to move CJ Stroud up.
That's no question. I was getting to him next, obviously.
But no, he's definitely not moving Stafford up.
No, I would put Stroud over Stafford.
Based on what?
The year he had.
But Stafford won a Super Bowl. See, that's what I said. You see how they do, guys? See what I'm saying? For anybody else.
The next season.
Stop it.
Yeah, previous season with next season. I get that.
Gully. Anybody else, championships are weighted. For whoever they like versus dislike, championships are not weighted.
Well, in this list, you can't say that because in the previous list, I'm
talking about for Double J. Yeah. Let's get to this comment. You know what I'm saying? My man TW weighing in again. He says Mahomes 1, Jackson 2, Allen 3, Burrow 4, Stroud 5, Stafford 6, Hurts 7, Herbert 8, Goff/Cousins at 9, and 10 Purdy. Okay, I like that order a little bit there. But wait a minute, let me throw that back up there.
That's actually pretty solid.
Yeah, it is.
I can't. Josh Allen at 3.
That's you know what, Gully? That's a good point.
But I'm putting.
Wait a minute, Barbershop Jay, you want Josh Allen at 3?
No. That's why I said let's put the list back up because I had to.
Well, you know what? Last season, man.
Oh no! Don't do Double J. Don't do a Double J here.
No. I'm saying last season, right? Did Josh Allen show up?
It was not the same year. It was not 2 years ago.
What I'm talking about,
did
Josh
Double
Allen
J's Fantasy Football League.
Yeah. Did that Josh Allen show up?
You know what? In all honesty, and I say this begrudgingly because as a guy that's a fan of them, he always wearing their gear, even down to the shoelaces and socks. Rob Billy. I would actually, are we just going off of last year? That what we doing?
Yes.
Okay, and not necessarily career, but just last year, right?
No, not career.
Okay.
No.
I know even the list says 2024, but I thought we were kind of doing like a career type of deal. Okay, last year.
No.
I would put Jordan Love. I would put Jordan Love above Allen, but not. I don't know if I would put him at 3. Does that make sense?
He'd be at 5.
Yeah, I'd put him above Josh Allen, but now I don't know if I'll put him at 3.
So
I put Stroud at 3 in that case, maybe.
You put Stroud at 3 ahead of Joe Burrow?
Ooh.
Joe Burrow got hurt. We talking about last year, though.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
Okay. So
See,
then
good
it
point.
would be like
Good point.
Stroud
Okay.
at 3, Love at 4.
Jaime, if you're still on here, put some. What do you got?
Yeah, I'd like to know. Yeah, I'd like to know my man JG think, baby. TW, that's a good one though. TW, he coming with some hardcore evidence.
Travis
though,
doesn't
right
miss. That was awesome.
That was good one right there. Trevor Lawrence, he'd be lower on the list.
He got hurt too.
I don't know.
So okay, so we basically
every time he was fire. Like, I mean, it would cost me games.
Well, that's your fault. I told you to stop picking over unders on parlays. Okay.
This guy with Evan Ingram.
Yeah. Unlucky Luciano.
Ridley. I think it was Jaime's team too. Matter of fact.
Oh boy. Hey, don't be throwing. We don't throw people under the. And he gonna throw Jaime under the bus and then
dip out, right?
Yeah, and then dip out like Homer Simpson. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, scroll up, Double J. Let's. Okay, so we kind of probably got the first 10, pretty much. No,
up or down?
Up. I want to see the Murrays. Okay, so wait a minute. They got Kirk Cousins in the Vikings thing here, and this is the current 2024. So what we saying here?
I already apologized to you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you saw that. I didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I was ready.
You need to hear it again, don't you?
Because you was this close to being called Scott Zolak.
He was about to say Kyle Orton.
Right. Right.
Well, wait a minute.
Where's he at on the list? Why ain't Kyle Orton on this list?
Because he went to Purdue.
Now remember, be careful here.
He went to Purdue. Guy. Yeah, he went to Purdue. Yeah. Okay. So.
Why ain't Kyle Orton on this list?
Jared Goff should be higher.
Well, there's my guy. Hey, speaking of Purdue quarterbacks, there's Aiden O'Connell there. All right, we'll take it.
Yeah, right. All right. I didn't even know the Vegas Raiders had a quarterback. Kenny Pickett is on this list. Why?
Oh. Whoa.
TW weighing in again. He said, football is my game. I've coached from junior level to high school and most recently do color commentary for the local TV station for the high school team on Friday nights. Football is on TV at my house all week, Monday to Sunday. Oh, TW, man, you got to send us your email, man. Oh, come on. You shouldn't have told us that. Yep. Now you got to come on the P program. Yep. I mean, if you're available and able and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Or you can broadcast.
Oh, yeah, Wednesdays, but soon to be Fridays, most likely. But we'll get to that. That's another point.
Are you sure, man?
I don't listen.
I know this guy, man.
You sure, man?
Hey, what do you want me to do?
It's like a Price is Right spin the wheel.
What do you want me to do?
Hey,
listen,
you ain't never seen the show. Hey, coming up Monday, but we might move to Thursday. You ain't never seen that. You ain't never seen that.
Really?
I'm just saying you ain't never seen that.
Well, just to let people out there, gives people some.
He even got in on it.
Really, TW? Really? All righty then. All right. At the end of the day, the point is, I have a 9 to 5. Okay, I'm got a lot to do with you all getting your mail.
So
even though you might get your mail 20 weeks later,
it'll happen.
Okay, then, gullet. You know what I'm saying? Cut your mullet. My gosh. Anyway.
Rush deliver my hoodies, by the way.
Absolutely not. You your mail is definitely being delayed. Definitely. So where should Kyler Murray be at on this list? Where should he higher or lower? Is he just right?
Yeah, with all the shuffling we did, we didn't really
kind of skip below Goff. Goff had too good of a year.
Whoa, Double J, you giving Jared Goff credit, but not Matthew Stafford?
Yeah, he hates Stafford. Pafford, remember? That's what he refers to.
Oh, it's clear now.
Stafford.
Wow.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Yeah. Mrs. Alva said, right. Don't do us like your mug.
Ooh. The mug that you just left sitting there in the cart.
Right.
Oh, wow. Oh, so Mrs. Alva, Mrs. Alva's getting in on it now. All righty then. All right. Okay. All right. I got something special for you and for you and for you. We got another comment rolling in right here. Let's see who we got. TW weighs in again and says, Murray, Mr. Call of Duty himself. Oh, Mr. Call of Duty himself. Oh, Murray's below Richardson, in my opinion, strictly based off of last year. Ooh. Yeah. Because Richardson was balling until he separated his third meniscal, or whatever you call that name, medically speaking. I didn't trust and believe. I had the MCAT. I just didn't go through it. Anywho, yeah, I'm. So where do we rank Aaron Rodgers?
Well, Gully, you had some very critical things to say.
Yeah, he should be somewhere where O'Connell and Pickett and Zappy are, based off of last year.
He took a 3-step drop. That's what I'm saying, like, bro. Like,
but look,
what data do we have to support this?
Geno Smith balled pretty well too, though. Would you rank him higher, or is he kind of right?
No, I think with all the shuffling, he's had a good season, but he's about where he should.
Where he needs to be.
Yeah.
Okay. And then again, what about Kirk Cousins?
All right, based off the performance he had with his previous team, I'd have to move him below Goff.
He was having a good year before the injury. Because remember, he lost Justin Jefferson during that season too.
Okay.
First 1 year removed to Dalvin Cook. So now that's why I think there's
I was just going to say, who was that running back for them? Because Dalvin was already gone, wasn't he?
Right.
Yeah, statistically, Cousins he was balling. So then would you move him ahead of Geno, obviously, or most likely? Kyler?
I wouldn't move Cousins ahead of Geno Smith.
Really? Why not? Why not?
You don't think, Gully, this year with remember the weapons that Atlanta has? They just haven't really used that.
Last year's performance. Okay, got you. Last year's performance, this year's roster.
Right. So,
okay. Yeah.
See, that's how. Go ahead.
I might do that in that case. Yeah, that's no disrespect to Geno, but yeah, that may make sense.
Yeah, because here's the thing now with Cousins and the offensive weapons that he has around him. Would you not? Is it too far-fetched to say Super Bowl or bust?
Well,
definitely winning the division.
I mean, he got a lot of weapons around him, including his backup quarterback.
You shouldn't have gone there. Hey, did you see that? I saw the video about 2 hours ago of the general manager explaining to Arthur Blank why he drafted the quarterback when he did.
Okay, can we get some context, please? Do tell. For all the people
that a lot of hand might not signals know. In
who's the quarterback?
Michael Penix.
I know. I'm just listen, but I don't understand. So here's something. Okay, maybe not to the exact detail, for lack of a better word or term, but how are the Falcons being vilified for making that move when the Steelers basically are doing the same thing?
Because the Steelers
with Wilson and Fields.
The Steelers, it's not the same.
It's how they went about it.
Well, not really. Not even how they went about it. Russell Wilson is coming off of 2 marginal mid seasons at best. Russell Wilson has the understanding for himself that this is a opportunity to refresh his career, and this is proving ground. And we're going to bring Justin Fields here the same. The expectation for them is not that the job is handed to me for me to be able to take time to develop. I'm not competing. That is the pretense by which they traded for Kirk Cousins. They traded for him with the understanding we're going to build with him. We're going to build with you. This team is going to be built with you. The weapons and the teammates and the I don't want to say pieces because I think people are more than pieces. But the team around you is going to be equipped for you to win. Oh, by the way, you got.
So, Gully, who would you have gone with at that pick instead of Penix?
My memory ain't got. I wouldn't have drafted a quarterback.
Well, for context, immediately after was Roma Dunze.
Yeah, maybe I wouldn't have drafted a quarterback.
But let me ask you this though: I'm not really sure, and we'll get to your comment here in a second. TW, does Cousins have some? And I, you know how I feel about injuries in the NFL. I don't like when people say, "Man, he can't never stay on the field. Your best availability is your availability," and all that old type of stuff. Because football is a collision sport. It's a gladiator sport.
Yeah,
but you know how they have that injury talk. Is he sort of injury prone?
Who, Cousins?
Cousins. Does he have an injury history? So do you don't think that the Falcons had that in mind? Like, hey, we could get if we could get, because he's veteran enough to understand the language in what we have with our skill positions. But if he goes down, we have a guy right behind him whose talent could be, I don't know.
All things, because okay,
I don't see it. I just don't see it as a bad move. I don't see what the Falcons did as a bad move.
What I'm saying is there are two. What I'm saying is there are two distinct perspectives to look at here.
Okay.
And objectively, that you can't look at it. There's going to be a bias one way, because to your point, you would draft a quarterback in the 3rd round that you think could. What I'm saying is the Falcons, if that's really their intention, it would have made sense to draft a quarterback in the 3rd round.
Yeah, but what quarterback was in the 3rd round there? Scott Zolak?
No.
Jamarcus Russell?
No.
Type?
No. I'm saying to you, the quarterback you draft, a quarterback who's going to be a work in progress. You gave the guy, you told him this is your team.
Kirk Cousins.
You told him, and this is the argument that we had. You told him this is your team. You are the lead. Yeah, this is your team. This is your position. Meanwhile, we're going to draft the next best. We're going to draft a guy that you're going to have to be doing this every time you snap.
Okay, so let me hold up. Let me hold that thought, because my thoughts be coming. Okay, so let me say this: the draft rule of thumb in the NFL is one. Because I got 2 points I want to make here. One. Always draft the best available.
That's not the rule in the NFL.
What do you mean?
That's the rule that the Ravens put to use. But that's still not. That's not.
Listen, hold up. What do you mean? Listen, you ask any GM in any draft room in anywhere. Listen, Andrew Berry even said.
Barkevius Mingo.
Oh, okay. I'm not talking about the Browns. Listen, we're not talking about the Browns don't know how to grocery shop. Okay, they have 47 quarterbacks.
If that's the rule, then even the Browns.
I'm not saying guys are good at it.
Ineptitude is no excuse.
No,
for what you said.
No, no. You not know. I'm saying that is on the wall in every NFL draft room. Now, the guy who knows how to do it versus the other guy, that's separate from. But wait. Let me say this. Andrew Berry even said this year's draft, the Browns didn't have a 1st round pick or whatever the case. Well, I don't know what they ain't had. He said, but we still put our board together as if though we did.
Yes, that makes sense. That's
okay.
That's
so
sound advice.
How do you not draft the best? How's your thought process if you were an NFL GM or draft Ninks or whoever you are in that room for whatever NFL team, and part of your thought process is not to draft the best available? Hold on, that's number one.
You were going to do that when you courted Kirk Cousins to be the quarterback for your team. You knew how you were going to draft. And despite knowing how you were going to build your team, you courted a quarterback that had assurance, that was perceived to have assurance that he would be able to lead a team.
And he can still do that, but I'm not gonna not take Penix as Penix is on the board.
No, so what I'm saying is I'm just trying to help you understand the perspective. Like, this is not ever going to make sense to Kirk Cousins.
Okay, well,
nor
you know
should
what?
it.
Okay, well, guess what? He should have did more wherever he was at before. Hey, listen,
what I'm saying, but that's what he did. He did enough to listen. What I'm saying is he did enough for Atlanta to tell him, yo, we got the spot for you. And so he uprooted his family because he knew he was going to be with a team that was going to be balanced, that he would be able, that he would take ownership in making sure that team was successful.
Okay.
Now, with that statement in mind,
let me get to TW's comment here, because we've been sitting on it for a minute. TW said Cousins will be the Geno of the last 2 seasons. Geno inheriting Wilson's Seahawks, and now Cousins inheriting Matt Ryan's sloppy seconds. Dude is going to ball out. Go ahead, Double J, because my thing is this. Who says that Penix can't sit for 2 years? Because here's the thing. All of these
you
guys
drafted a quarterback at that high to sit for 2 years?
Hey, Aaron Rodgers was a supreme talent at Cal. And he sat behind Brett Favre.
He sat behind a Hall of Famer, bro.
I don't care.
No, he sat behind. No, you knew you were going to sit him. Even Aaron Rodgers knew he was going to sit.
Listen,
now,
I don't care whether Brett Favre was a Hall of Famer or not. What I'm saying is you sat behind a guy that you knew was the other guy in front of him was going to be your starter. Now, whether or not if he was a Hall of Famer is irrelevant, because hold your thought, Double J, because let me add this other point I was going to make. I know it might not be the same dot for dot, letter for letter, but there are similarities here. The Seattle Seahawks with Pete Carroll gave Matt Flynn however many dollars, which was a lot, for a guy who in Green Bay played 1 game. And when Russell Wilson got to camp as a 3rd round pick, they told Matt Flynn, you can keep the money, but we'll see you later.
That makes sense.
Okay, so I'm taking the best available because here's the deal. Ozzie Newsome made a habit out of taking the best available, and it put the Ravens in rare air even long after he ain't there.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm copycatting the Ravens if I'm the Falcons. Hey, MP, you know you a top tier talent. You could have went to anybody and started probably. But why do him like Bryce Young? Because not everybody knew CJ Stroud was going to do what CJ Stroud is doing.
Right.
It's true.
Okay, so yeah, I'm taking Michael Penix, and we'll figure the rest out later. Let me get to TW's comment, then Double J, you can weigh in. Absolutely. If I'm the Falcons, I'm doing just that. For both teams, you could not ask for better mentors for young quarterbacks. Outside of Rodgers, dare I say it, to have Cousins or Wilson as your mentor. Sign me up. Get that Favre Rodgers vibes on both teams. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm taking if even though I offered Cousins a deal and I said, yeah, look, he's my guy.
You don't think that Cousins is competing for that starting job?
Absolutely not.
No, not at $130 million.
No, bro. No, he's not.
That's what it was. Something around that.
So Cousins is the guy.
He's not.
Yeah,
and guess what?
For 2 years, though. That's the major caveat worth mentioning.
Thank you.
This is my only additional, again, just to remind everybody, when Aaron was drafted, it was in the 20s, so not nearly a top 10 pick. There was footage of the Bears draft room showing that, hey, we don't have to give up anybody. It literally came out of an executive's mouth in order for them to get Rome Odunze. So you could have at least flip-flopped the picks with that in order to acquire some more draft capital. Sometimes, again, as Barbershop Jay pointed out, it's drafting best available versus drafting for need. Now, you're talking about a first-year general manager that is wanting to have his footprint all over this. Again, this is also a second time around head coach. Memory serves me correct. He did interim for the Falcons at one point in time. So he wanted to get his guy. And now the biggest critique, to Gully's point, is that Michael Penix specifically is one of the oldest quarterbacks in that draft. So by the time you sit him for 2 years, which does not sound like a lifetime by any means, it puts him square at 26 years old.
Hey, but let me stop you right there. The way the NFL is now, quarterbacks can play till they're 100. Okay, this ain't Deacon Jones era. This ain't Reggie White era. We've seen quarterbacks with noodle arms play well past their primes. So saying how old he is like a double. Now you're trying to have it both ways. We can't say the NFL rules have been changed as such because Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay at 95 and won the Super Bowl the first year there.
Okay, but Barbershop Jay, then why draft it? Because now you're contradicting yourself a little bit. Because if that's the case, then 34-year-old Kirk Cousins, by the time this contract expires, he shouldn't have a noodle arm at that point.
I'm not talking. No, listen. I was just throwing that noodle arm out there just for adding some sprinkles. What I'm saying is, I'm talking about the age period. You can't don't beat a guy up for how old he is coming into the draft. Then if that's the case, then he shouldn't have never been in the top. He shouldn't have never been projected as a top 10 pick to start with. Because here's what I'm going back to from the beginning when we had all of these draft talks, NFL conversations about anything. Number one, in my opinion, after reading Tony Dungy's book, Quiet Storm, a great book, a great read, by the way, I looked at drafts, and we'll get to your comment here in a second. It gave me a totally different perspective on drafts. To me, like Mel Kiper's projections, the draft and where guys picked and win is kind of lightweight overrated. Because Tony Dungy said in his book, any pick can be a hit or miss, regardless of where or when picked. He said, the key is, do you have the people in place to minimize said risk? Period. And I'm rolling with TD on that one. Number two, I'm taking Penix because let me tell you, if ever the Falcons could always change their mind. And guess what? They got a valuable piece. The idea is I want all the chess pieces on my side, baby. Whether you think I should have took him or not, I could give up less. I'm taking him because guess what? Even 2 years down the line, if Kirk Cousins outplays his contract and I want to give him extend him or whatever the case may be, I don't know the numbers like y'all do. Guess what? Now I can go to teams and say, hey, I got Michael Penix. You understand what I'm saying? And it's going to be somebody somewhere to say, you know what, Buffalo or somebody, because you still could get something for him. I'd rather have him in my cachet than to have him done got away.
I understand it.
It's a win-win for the Falcons,
salary
bro.
cap constrictions. My concern is oftentimes you see second backup quarterbacks or third string, etc., often sold at are traded for late picks rather than first rounders.
Yeah, but
so
not
your starter on the other hand,
not of his caliber. Not of his caliber.
Well, we don't know, but that's
exactly.
That's the
so
with
therefore,
a limited and a really limited now severely preseason, we may never have the true tape of who Michael Penix is. We may have a fourth quarter, couple handoffs.
They're gonna have to come after that starting job. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so then in that case, why then? See, here's what's mind-boggling to me, and I'll get to your comment here in a second, TW. Going into the draft, this guy was highly touted. Yeah. Now all of a sudden, is severely de-touted. I don't get it.
Like you said,
he's still the same guy.
Right. So for Atlanta to put $130 million down on a guy other than they should have gave Penix the money and drafted him.
Thank you.
Okay, wait a minute.
They should have gave Penix that money then.
Oh my gosh, there's a whole lot of people that, according to that by them standards, shouldn't be getting paid the money they're getting paid.
They ain't got nothing to do with what we're talking about here.
Okay, yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. The conflict. What I'm saying is,
hold on. TW saying Cousins, if he stays healthy, will be a force in the league this year. His wife is from Atlanta. They wanted to go to Atlanta. Oh, well, that changes it too.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah.
Hello. If Minnesota couldn't come to the table with anything comparable, Cousins in an interview said, there's always going to be competition in this league. Thank you.
He was used to this because of what happened to him in RG3. So he definitely knows the impact.
You got to go out and earn it. I control what I can. I control what I can control. And I also understand there's a lot I don't control. I learned a long time ago, you got to focus on what you can control. Absolutely. Thank you for that, TW. Thank you. You know what?
So that encapsulates the conflict of interest that listen, it don't excuse Atlanta from creating a conflict of interest.
But guess what? This is the perfect case of having your cake and eating it too.
Yeah, I bet. All right.
It's a lot of teams in the NFL that would love to have this problem.
Okay, yeah, they
a lot
all the time.
A lot of them, yeah. Because
the Browns only got Joe Flacco. This problem.
The Browns only got Joe Flacco off the well.
With Alex Smith?
Nah, with him, with Kirk Cousins. Listen, they got away with this because he's been used to this for his entire career. Remember, Kirk Cousins to RG3 were the same.
So goes sports and the NFL.
So it still doesn't. I don't think it negates the fact that it's a conflict of interest. Now, I hope it does. I mean, I'm not saying that it will or won't turn out well, but I stand by the fact that you can't see this thing equally from both sides.
I'm not saying what I'm saying is
opposite positions.
Okay, well, I mean, it's always perspectives, but the thing is, God forbid, Kirk Cousins go down like Aaron Rodgers did after one drop back, and I got Michael Penix.
Hello, that'll be all right. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I'd rather have a Michael Penix than Colt McCoy.
Now I'm going to say this.
Yeah,
because that 1999,
fucking thinking thought process too. Like if he goes down, what do the guy I got coming in behind him? Yeah, I'm not gonna lose half my fan base. Go ahead, Double J. We get to your comment here in a second.
1999, 74 quarterbacks have been taken in the first round of the NFL draft. Only 28 of those picks, or 38%, wound up being franchise stalwarts, while 39 would be disappointments.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, all right. TW weighing in again. He says, was literally just about to bring up Flacco. Thank you. Let's flip this to the Lions. Hypothetically, we take Penix or heck Hooker after paying golf. Are we having the same conversation? Oh, man, yeah. Well, you got to come on the show, bro. Yeah, I got 2 pink slips ready. Matter of fact, I'm going to use this pen right here, the green one. I want y'all to know money time. Absolutely. Yeah, thank you, TW. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. What's out of here? Crickets. I'm just saying, let's keep going through the list. Yeah, that's right. Sit back and relax. Don't go nowhere, Double J. Don't you dare go nowhere. Go back to the top. Now we're going to the right side of the list.
You need me to move the list. I got a Vanna White here, so I can.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that's right. Turn the squares. Why don't you? Okay, hurts. Because that's what TW just said. It hurts, doesn't it? Oh, wow, boy. We really rocking the day, baby. Jalen Hurts, is he, in the right spot here? 17?
With everything we said, I don't think so. I think Hurts and Purdy
should be higher because of what they did last season.
Yes.
All right, you get your team. Well,
now Hurts. See the way the Falcons. The way the Eagles finished last season was such a yeah, man. Even if they didn't make it to a Super, the way that they lost like 7 straight.
Slow down there. Wow, you're pedaling your bike a little too fast there, buddy. Slow it down.
They lost like 7 straight.
Slow it on down.
At least my bike got pedals. You over there doing it with one wheel and a leg.
Hey, I don't. Hey, listen, I'll be the first one to tell you I got more time behind me than I do in front of me. But you can best believe I got my bunny slippers and I'm gonna sit down and eat me some bonbons. Okay. I'm just saying, all right. I'm not in denial. Okay. You just keep on living. That's what you do, young snappy dude. Yeah, Purdy, I think, should be higher because he had his team in the NFC Championship twice in the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Okay. So we basing on that type of deal. He should be higher. Tua Tagovailoa, if I'm saying that right.
Yep.
He should actually be probably be lower.
Low, really? Well, let's see the names we got. Mayfield, Fields, Carr. You think he? And
I only say that because the Miami Dolphins. Well, did he get hurt? He got hurt last season, didn't he?
I thought he did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. Did he get hurt, Double J?
Yeah, briefly.
All I know is the Dolphins were 99-0 until the latter other half of the season. Then they went 0 for 99. The way they finished that regular season, bruh, that was terrible. Especially with all that talent that they got over there on the offensive side of the ball. Raheem Mostert, a Purdue alum, shout out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had Jim Brown, Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying? My gosh, they loaded over there. And then got to the Ice Bowl and stuff. They should have never had to go on the road. Never. They should have had home field advantage throughout the playoffs last year. They should have.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put up 7,000 points in one game. TW weighing in again. He said, completely agree, Gully. I think Tua and Purdy both deserve to be 3 or 4 positions higher. Let's not forget when Tua dropped 70 on dinner. Yeah, I just mentioned that. I just mentioned that. That wasn't Gully. TW, don't be giving out no false creditizations over here.
No,
okay,
that was. I did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That wasn't you. Stop. We ain't.
How it wasn't me saying what I know I said. Tell me who else it was. Oh, we got AI now. The shop report with AI.
We got chat. You got ChatGPT.
No, we got ChatGBT.
Okay, so that came from me. You got ChatGBT. I know what you didn't say.
We got barbershop. We got BS. We got BS.
Really, Double J. That's what you're doing. TW says again, Miami went into a very cold game at Mahomes. You ever see a dolphin in Antarctica? No, yeah, me neither. Absolutely. No, I have neither. But again, they shouldn't even been in that position. Not with all that they had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That second half of the season for them, that was very kind of lightweight. No, that was despicable. Okay, so Hurts, maybe he's fine where you at, but we do say Purdy should be a little bit higher.
Yep.
Okay.
These are playoff quarterbacks here.
Yes.
And they're that low.
Again, yeah. Well, but what I have in mind here is their performance.
Why is Justin Herbert so high?
That's what I wanted because he had
Keenan Allen, he had Mike Williams. It's not like they didn't have talent.
Oh, TW said he was agreeing with Gully's comment on the Eagles' subpar end of the season. Okay. Yeah, pretty sure they lost 5+ games. I thought it was something else. I'm about to say, okay. Yeah, time show flies when you miticize. Don't make me have to say something else. It's a family P program is what it is. Okay, but it is. I'm about to be 10 o'clock. Okay.
Right, my dinner getting cold.
Yeah. Well, man, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? Acorns don't get cold. So I don't know what you're talking about. Say that again, Double J. You said who was who, what?
All right, I got you, bro.
So playoffs.
Performance.
Playoffs. Sorry.
performance in said playoffs.
Right. So why is it? Yeah. How is the Super Bowl? Yeah. So how is everything I said about Brock Purdy? How is the other Super Bowl quarterback marginal?
But you said Brock Purdy was a game manager.
All right. Okay. You say he isn't, right?
I mean, based on
How
what
do you justify him being 18?
I said what I said. I'm saying that he ain't.
No. Right. I'm the one that said he a game manager.
Okay.
You the one that said he's more than a game manager. But somehow him being 18 makes sense.
No, I didn't. I said it didn't.
This dude played 2 games his whole career and is ahead of 3 guys that went to the playoffs.
That's what we was getting at. TW weighing in again. He said Herbert in the top 5 even is the biggest head scratcher for me. Yeah. Me too. And who is this again? Pro Football Focus? They're supposed to be like the elite.
This is Derek Klassen.
Well, Derek Klassen he writes for Pro Football Focus. He's represented by representing
Pro Football needs bifocals.
Or them Coke bottle bottoms, I tell you. Absolutely. Yeah. David Carr. Well, Justin Fields. Even he shouldn't be at 21.
Where do you think he should be?
I don't know. Let's scroll, Double J. Let's see the bottom half of that side. Let's see.
Deshaun Watson was 5-1 as a starter with the Browns, a team that subsequently went 11 with 12-5.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, wasn't that after his suspension? Oh no,
this season. This season,
right. Yeah, he was suspended 11 games, right?
No.
Oh, that was last season.
That was last year.
Okay, my bad. Yeah,
when he went 8-9 or
okay, right. My bad.
The Browns were 12-5. So basically, essentially, Joe Flacco and Deshaun Watson combined for a bulk of the team wins. I think 10 or 11 of them, I believe. I think they went 12-5. I'm
not sure.
All right.
And again, we are talking the NFL 2024 quarterback rank.
And so, what did they not see? Well, we are.
I'm about to say, you really asking rhetoricals now? That should have been that.
Ritter Young are projected to do more than Watson.
Well, I don't think this is a projections list. I think this is based off last season.
Ranking. They ranked better than Deshaun Watson. Would I put Deshaun Watson ahead of Russell Wilson? I think they should be next door to each other.
Yeah, 24 and 24A.
At least 24, 25. Yeah.
How's Bryce Young at 25, though? Wouldn't he be more closer to the bottom of this list? Because Sam Howell actually was kind of lightweight decent for the Commanders.
He was.
More so than Bryce Young.
I don't understand this.
Yeah, I'm really not. Other than Deshaun Watson, really.
This is what I'm saying.
This far down the list on that side of the ledger, yeah, I'm really not. I don't know.
They
all could be tied for 32nd.
This is where I'm telling you.
Daniel Jones definitely is not 23. Heck, I'd put Russell Wilson above Daniel Jones.
This is why.
And Watson and Levis even.
This is why I contend that I think it should be a rule that lists should not have more than 15 ranks, because at the end of every list, people lose focus and their attention span goes and they get disinterested, and then they just got to put their numbers
just
somewhere.
Filler.
They just
32 teams, and we gotta have 32 guys on the list
with a whole bunch of stuff that need to kiss the S.
Hey there, well now, man, it's been enough of that. My gosh, I gotta go back and edit all of these.
Sense after 20. After 20, I don't understand what's going on. I can make arguments for 20 through 1. After this, it makes no sense. They just had to hurry up and finish the article because they said at 32. Hey, you got that list of 32 yet? Yeah, sure. And they just
and they had to look for it.
Yeah,
it's in the bottom drawer, the top.
Right, had to find them because they really did 1 through 20. They didn't bother with the other ones.
All right, well, there it is, people. The 2024 Double J. Scroll back to the top, please, and thank you very much. The 2024, no, all the way. Yeah, because I want to make sure we get Mr. Derek Clausen, like the pickle.
Classic.
33rd team 2024 offseason quarterback power rankings. Presented by.
Oh, this is the off-season power rankings. So this is what the
I don't
guys
care if
do
it's
when
all
they at
season,
home.
in season, preseason.
No,
or
okay, now it makes sense.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
This makes sense. Oh, this is how they look at home. Got you.
TW weighing in again. He says Sam Howell was top 12 in passing yards last year. Strictly based off of that stat, how is he not at least top 20 or maybe even more?
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. And yeah, I'm with you on that all day, every day. Double J, what is this you're showing us?
Well, ChatGPT has put together their own list of power rankings.
Oh boy.
Well, look at that, Jalen Hurts.
I thought we wasn't using robots.
Interesting. Well, the robot likes your guy.
Yeah, but they don't like yours. Because I don't see Kyler McMurray on here anyway.
It only stops at 10.
Okay, because you know why? Because Fred McMurray is higher even still himself than Kyler Murray. Yeah, My Three Sons. Yeah, go check it out. Great per Eurogram. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, we don't need to see ChatGPT's list and nobody else's list. We can ready to get up out of here. You understand what I'm trying to say? There it is, folks. You have it. That was your NBA top 10 overrated. I don't know where I'm rated, and anybody else why you should be rated at all. And of course, 2024 NFL quarterback ranks list. Oh yeah, and again, shout out to Major League Baseball for including the Negro League's stats now in the record books. Does that make sense? Probably not.
Yes.
Anyway, and on that note, I leave you today without a quote. It's been fun, but we got to run. Don't forget to check us out every Wednesday at 8 on the PM side until right here on the yard till we might change it. I'm just saying, okay? Don't act like that. Or y'all can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the shop's fan page, and of course YouTube. And make sure, please, when you're over at the tube, hit that subscribe button, please. And one more again before we get out of here, we're gonna hit y'all with a little bit of this merch sales, baby, because the merch sales, they are coming, but we need y'all to help us out, right? You know what I'm saying? Mama need a new pair of shoes. I'm just saying.
What it do, sports fans? It's your man BSJ from the Shop Report. And guess what? The shop is now open for business, baby. If you're on Facebook, go to our fan page, The Shop Report, click on more, and then shop to view all products. Or if you're on Instagram, click on the shop tab to see all our products. I mean, what you want me to do? I'm selling merch here.
Absolutely. That's right. Or y'all, again, you can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the shop's fan page. And please, one more again, hit us up on that YouTube side. Who, Khalil, are we talking about basketball versus football skill convo? That's my son right there. Absolutely not. We're not doing that.
We should.
Oh, my gosh. No, we don't have enough time, man. Okay, us old people.
Hey, next week.
Okay, well then, yeah. Okay, next week then. All right. Yeah, that's yeah. Shout out for my son right there. Shout out. You know, us old people, we on a time limit. Okay, you know, our pipes don't work like y'all young people. You know what I'm saying?
Always drink your Ovaltine.
Yeah, whatever. I don't have a cast iron stomach no more. All right, I'm just saying.
But you got cast iron stick killers.
Kill it. Yeah, whatever that's supposed to mean. Anyway, if that don't work, if none of that don't work,
if none of that don't work,
yeah, if that don't work, y'all can Google it. That's right. For my dudes, Be Rich, Double J, D Gully, TJ, and all those who follow and support us, we say thank you. On Barbershop J, you've been listening to the Shop Report, and remember, the next time y'all want to know what's really going on, man, come on to the shop. Walk-ins are always welcome. Oh, we got one more comment, or no? Was that the same comment? Oh, pull it. That's the same comment. Man, we out of here. Oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. Holla!